the revolutionary ankle lock system, an integrated brace built into the boots, delivering unrivaled support, protecting ligaments from twists, tears, and trauma.
Regan Slaymaker for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store and our Kings, and I have the pleasure to joined by promoter Eddie Hearn. George Liddard becomes the youngest British middleweight champion of all time.
Great performance. I mean, there was a lot of people ringside, and no one could really pick a winner. A lot of people were leaning towards Conway because of his experience, and I didn't know whether it was a bit early for George, but what a performance. I mean, at 23 to do that, the youngest ever British middleweight champion. I said in a ring, we keep. Sometimes we look at these prospects with these massive, Olympic backgrounds and, world championship amateurs. This is a guy that we sort of brought in because, he was a good ticket seller, he was a good amateur. I thought maybe one day he could go and win a British title. But to do it at 23 like that, unbelievable.
What could be next for him, obviously, because it's a brilliant win against Conway. He's a great champion. What do we step up to?
Sometimes, I don't, fans probably don't want to hear this, but you just got to just calm down. Listen, if the European title is a fight that we like, I think that's a great fight for him. There's some good defences out there in the middleweight division as well. Georgie's going to get better and better. He's got a good head on his shoulders, good work ethic, and that was a start of something big tonight.
Definitely, and a really good undercard as well tonight. Jimmy Sains, I thought he was excellent. Shannon Wright, horrible eye. Chloe Watson, just round off the undercard.
Yeah, as you said, Jimmy Sains, it's a shame those two are in the same camp because that would be a massive fight between those two. But Jimmy's a couple of fights behind George, and he'll follow in his tail for the British title, probably in 2 or 3 fights. Shannon Ryan looked good. I would have liked to seen that fight go on. Obviously not with the injury, but I thought Tia Ayton again. She apologised for her performance because she just wants clean knockouts. But she's 3-0. That girl's fought some good quality fights. I think Fran Hennessy was a great fighter. Took her the distance, and she just batters them. And we're not really seeing anything like that. See you, Spider. And for me, she's a phenomenal talent. Good rounds for Laylee. Taylor Bevan, really good stoppage. That kid was tough. Adam Macker as well. Yeah, great night of boxing.
Definitely as well. Forgive me if I'm repeating a few questions. Dana White said he had everything to do with Canelo Crawford apart from the final deal, and that you read from scripts, Eddie.
Yeah.
I mean, just
well, the reading from scripts was that's actually a massive compliment because I've never read from a script, right? And to think that I read from a script shows you how fucking good I am. So thank you, Dana. I appreciate that. He had everything to do with Canelo Crawford apart from actually making the fight. That was an interesting comment. Listen, we haven't even started yet. It can go one or two ways. We can play nice, or we can go backwards and forwards. I'm up for both. Like, since he's sort of come out and started, giving it, it's put a massive stirring in my bollocks, to be honest with you, and I'm up for it. Well up for it.
Definitely. With the shows that Matchroom have announced, Gabe Flores, Joe Cordina just been announced. Does that really... the Matchroom schedule in America has really kicked on towards the back end. Would that give you more motivation?
It is, and going forward, we've got a different kind of structure with the zone that we've worked out, and we've got the ability to make some really good cards and some big nights. We want to double down on the greatness of boxing. We're not interested in a fake belt or changing the ring size or shape or some new rules or changing the Muhammad Ali act. We just want great fights. And I'm feeling a little bit of love, actually, from the fight fans who are saying, yeah, we're up for that, but I've got to prove it. And, that's the motivation that I've got to make great fights, real fights for boxing with established belts that actually mean something to the fighters.
Definitely as well. I've just seen that Zawa Abdullahev's out of his fight with Adam Azim as well. There's a bit of confusion around that, but obviously you're involved in the show. Will you be giving some opponents for Adam Azim?
Yeah, Boxer announced that fight. I spoke to Aegis Klimas about another fight, and he said, we've never even agreed that fight. And I'm like... I can't even bother to get involved. So yeah, Adam Azim needs another opponent. So it's not my problem. Hopefully I know the Saudis want a top opponent, so they better find one.
Definitely. As well, with everything around Anthony Joshua, it's moving very quickly, I imagine. Is there any update on that as well? No,
not at the moment. Look, there is a small chance he could run out this year, but obviously February is the target, but we'll see.
Just to finish, one of the best shows you've announced in Monaco as well. The IBO having a few comments about the IBO and European title.
Who cares? At the end of the day, all right, we won't have the IBO world title. Bothered. It's a great fight. And, for me, McGraw Massoud, Conor Walker against Pat McCormack. By the way, Beatrice Ferreira against Elif Turn. If you know, you know. Johnny Fisher back. Mikhailov against McComb. Top fight. Top card.
I just want to talk about Conor Walker, Pat McCormack. I spoke to Frank Smith on Thursday. Any update? Could that be for the British title? I know it's in a foreign territory.
We have to get approval from the board. Probably not, if I'm honest, but we'll see.
Eddie Hearn, thank you very
Cheers,
much.
mate.
Cheers.
The revolutionary ankle lock system, an integrated brace built into the boots, delivering unrivaled support, protecting ligaments from twists, tears, and trauma.